wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily.
All right, folks, it's Jeff Fatty Clark with TrackShotChat. I'm here with Anthony from Cannonball. Buddy, you had a pretty busy weekend this weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I guess it was a little road trip.
Man, it's just them adventures that Tix gets you in just never cease to amaze me. I mean, you could just be chilling at the house on a Friday, and the next thing you know, you're in Missouri on Sunday.
What I don't understand is, like, I work every day for TrackShot, like a lot of other guys on TrackShot does, and nobody has a car to drive except for Fatty. And Fatty has a car now just for his second personality. Like, how's this work?
Well, I mean, Tix, the caddy I took because Tix just didn't have enough room. And then, I'll tell you what, why don't you just show the folks what you went and picked up in Missouri, Anthony?
Well, I'm sitting here waiting on Robbie Crittenden from Simple Solution to come pick this thing up. And I've done made one leg of the journey. Robbie's making another one. So Fatty don't have to do anything but check this out.
Man.
Look at that little gem.
Man, that thing is nice. Yep, I can't wait. I can't wait to see Fatty just cruising around in that thing. And man, she's pretty clean too, huh?
Yeah, she's nice, man. Real nice. Here, look at the other
I'll tell
side.
you. Oh, that's real nice.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what. Is that an HD?
Let me check.
Man, it'd be really cool if that was an
Is that
HD.
passenger side or driver's side?
I always looked on the driver's side. Why don't you check both?
I always look on the passenger side. I thought that's where it was.
All right, well, check there. I don't think it's going to be there.
All right, we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, it worked, Ryan. Would you believe it? We finally got in here. I've been trying. This is me, Slade Shipley, Ryan Clark with Youth Takeover at TrackShotChat. How you feeling today, Ryan?
I'm feeling pretty good knowing that we kicked Fatty out.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel like they've had enough of the old guy. They've seen him enough, so I think it's time for some actual youth people to get in here. So, how old are you and where are you from?
I'm 14 and I'm from Omini, Ontario, Canada.
All right, and what's the margin? Like, how long have you been derbying for, man?
I'm going into my third year now. I had my first derby at Baxter Cash in 2022.
Yeah. Now, how was your first derby? You know, especially at Bash. I mean, that's a pretty decent, heavy derby. You know?
I had the right idea going in there, but we had some transmission issues early, and I was out fairly early. But I come back to Dunbar, Pennsylvania, one of Frankie Guy's shows. About a month later, I ended up getting second.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't really ran, everywhere. I usually stay pretty local to where I'm at. I'm from Ohio.
Yeah.
I've never ran no big show like Bash or Dunbar or anything. But now was your first run? Was it in a front wheel drive or a rear wheel drive?
It was a rear wheel drive. I had a 92 or 3 Lincoln.
Now, were you ever considering running a front wheel drive, or do you just like rear wheel drive?
Oh, we're going to be running some front wheel drives. I built one for some local shows around me. I got halfway through my heat when I built it fresh I got like a stock class. I got like 5th, I think, and then I took it to my hometown fair, built it up a little pro, and just kind of had fun and got second.
That's what I like about small car. It's a lot quicker, and honestly, it's just me. I have a lot more fun in it, but I always like rear wheel drive. I always run one.
Yeah.
Now
I like rear wheel drive a lot because you can. Sorry.
No, you're go ahead.
I like a rear wheel drive because I feel like there's less things that can go wrong. Personally, in my opinion, you can get beat around in the front wheels in a rear wheel drive, and you're not really gonna have to worry too much. You might bend a spindle, but you can still move pretty good. Front wheel drive, you get clocked in the wheel one good time, it could end your night.
Yeah,
I like front wheel drives. Front wheel drives got their bonuses too. They're just like you said, they're fast. You just kind of have fun with them. But a rear wheel drive's kind of more that big show, kind of big stage, competitive edge kind of thing.
Oh yeah, and I get your point with the front wheel drive. One bad shot can end your whole thing. And I completely get that. My W, I took multiple shots, but the track was so slippery. It didn't matter. But if I was in a small car, I would have been done for.
Oh yeah.
Now, is there any difference from Canada and U.S.?
There's a lot of difference. Well,
like what? What is the major difference?
The major thing is you don't have the following you do in America. America, you have big shows probably in the prime of Derby season. You'll have a big show every weekend probably. In Canada, you're lucky to get. There isn't very many big shows. It's a lot of fair shows, bad car counts, not very good promoters. One promoter, they banned me because they don't like me too much, or they banned me off their socials. They don't like me very much.
Now, Is there a difference, as in like rule wise, or is it pretty much the same rules?
It can vary. It varies. Your big cars, you got a lot of like kind of stalker build. Like you have to run like a Ford to Ford and a Chevy to Chevy. You normally have to run stock drive shaft. They're a stock build, but they're slowly adapting to not quite like an SMW rule, but they're getting there. Some shows are letting you motor swap now. But a compact, it can go anywhere from knock the windows out to, decently welded up car.
Yeah. Now, like, are you currently working on anything major right now, or are you just kind of floating around?
I got one car I've been working on for about a week. I'm well over halfway done on it. Built that all by myself when Dad was at Sturgis.
Now, is it a front-wheel drive or a rear-wheel drive?
Yeah, it's a front-wheel drive.
It's a front-wheel drive, okay.
Yeah.
So, on your first derby, did you start out as like an adult class, or you start with youth?
I'll start out with the youth. I haven't ran an adult show yet, but hopefully this year.
Okay, I didn't know. Now, have you not ran with a passenger before? Or have you just always ran with a passenger?
Yeah. The first show I didn't ride with a passenger. That was my hometown fair this year, and I got down second. Then I ran the championship all the way alone, won the heat, and got third in the feature, the wheelman, whatever. And then I won dead man after that. Hell, there's another show I ran back up at home.
Hey, can we run that one? Stop. I dropped my phone. So just cut out me dropping my phone. We're gonna stop there. We're gonna restart on that. We're gonna restart. All right, we're restarting now. All right. So on your first derby, did you have a passenger, or did you just run solo?
First derby, I had a passenger. I run with a passenger for about all my first year and about halfway through this past year, and then I had a rough run at a show, and me and Dad had a little argument, and I just never rode with passenger since. I got second at my hometown show the first time riding without a passenger, and then I went to championship, did good there, got third. Then I went to another show right up near me, second, and then I won dead man.
Oh yeah, no, I saw you at dead man too. Now, do you like running with a passenger more, or do you like running without a passenger?
I prefer riding alone. You kind of like, the way I take it on, my opinion about this whole passenger thing is, passenger's good, but there are definitely some kids that don't need it. They have the driving experience, they just have it where they don't need it. I got to that point where I don't need it, and I've been doing really well lately. I personally like it because you can see better, and you do you. You're not listening to somebody yelling in your ear what to do. You just drive.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you. I've ran without a passenger before. I'm not sure if I like it more or less. I've only done it once. But from my one experience, I definitely liked it more because it's less to pay attention to, and I get to move around more, be more, But it's always good to have a second opinion in the car. Now,
yeah, and you can kind of when you have a passenger, your head's always on a swivel, right? Mm-hmm. When you have a passenger, one more thing you gotta look over. You got your gas tank protector. You gotta look over that. You just gotta look over everything. Personally, I don't want another person to look over. I can just look out that window and see perfectly. Yeah.
Now, are you chasing points at all? Are you chasing the youth points like Cam did, or no?
That's we're thinking on. I think we're going to, but we're not. I'm pretty sure we're going to be chasing the points this year.
All right. Now, does chasing points or derbying in general affect your school life or just normal life at all, or academic grades, anything like that?
I mean, my grades ain't great normally, so whatever happens, happens, as long as I pass.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I mean, every time, I got to miss school days for dead man and stuff, and my grades always drop, but usually they always come back up. Now,
Yeah, what grade you in?
memorable? Huh?
Sorry?
Is there any memorable derbies that you have, and that's really memorable to you?
Well, I'm always going to hold that first win deep in my heart. And then the hometown fair, that's just, no matter if you win or lose, that's just something you always gotta love. And then winning out at Deadman on the big stage, that's another one of my favorite runs. That was a really cool one to win, fun one to win. I love fun at Turkey Derby last year, my first year. That was a fun one too. But my favorite would either be my hometown or Deadman, probably.
Yeah, I would always love to run dead man, but people. My dad works there, so it'd be like, oh, he's cheating, but I don't.
Yeah, see, that's like. Yeah. So that's like the problem with up at home is, I'm not going to name names, but there's a promoter that both of their parents work, or like there's somebody that drives, the kid that drives, both their parents work for the company, and then they still let the kid drive. Personally, I don't think that's right, because there's automatically going to be somewhat of an advantage, but personally, I don't think that's right.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I don't see. I think people are like that. Unfair advantage, anything to get the win, which I don't really like. I'm always there for the ride. I always want to have fun out there. Trust me, winning's great, but having fun's even better.
Yep.
Now,
100%.
Now, do you know when your season will kick off at all, or do you just see it on the next show?
I have a date, but I'm not gonna say it is sometime in March, but I'm not gonna name dates.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you for not naming dates, but sometime in March is when your season kicks off, which is awesome. Now, are you coming to the expo, this SMW expo?
Yeah, I am. I'm one of the full-size inspectors.
Yeah, I'm being one of the inspectors too down there. It's Now, is there any different perspective with driver and inspector? Like, is there like an extreme different margin? Like, what's it like being inspector against a driver?
Driving is. I definitely enjoy driving. It's fun, but when I inspected and flagged last year, I had a lot of fun. You just kind of get to see, like, when you're just a driver, you don't always get to see how people have done their cars kind of thing. You get different options, like what people have done. Sometimes you can bring that into your own ideas. But, I don't know, it's just, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's going to be really my first time inspecting, like, legitimately. Like, I always tell my dad here and there at shows that he works at, but it'll be my first time inspecting, but I honestly hope I have a fun time with it,
Yeah.
Now, what's your toughest win? What's your toughest win?
My toughest win was definitely Hardy at the end with Cam and Leland. That was a hard one, but come up.
Yeah, I've only ran a handful of derbies, but I've had some tough wins here and there, especially the SMW. That was tough for me to win and beat because that was my first.
I remember watching that flagging. Yeah, I remember watching that flagging, and it was both you guys had them cars used right up, and it was just going to be who could get the little spot just to win it. 1 minute you had it, 1 minute the other guy had.
Yeah, it surprised me that I still won that.
Yeah, those are the derbies that I like, where 1 point one guy's got to win, and then you turn around and the other guy's got to win. For example, like I ran at Youth National Championship when it got down to me, Cale Norris, and Jacob Hostetler. There was points when Cale had it won. There's points when I had it won. And there's points when Jacob had it won. It was just back and forth battling. And Jacob eventually got the best of us, and he earned it.
No, I mean, I get you. You know, some people haven't won, then just some other guy haven't won, and just, you know, eventually the cars can only take so much before they just break down and fall apart.
Yeah.
Now, how long do you spend building a car? You know, is it like as soon as you come out of school, you start running a car? Or?
All depends what rush we're in. If it's really in the winter, we're not rushing. You come out for a few hours at night and just get some work in. But if we're like weeks to the Derby, I got maybe 20 minutes to go in and have a quick little change clothes and get out of the shop and keep working.
Oh yeah. No, you know, sometimes on and off. You know, I always start my cars way early, which, you know, just to feel that sense of, you know, safeness that I'll done by time. But, you know, you always have that crunch time.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you do win the points, are you gonna have like an extravagant party, or are you just gonna hang back and be like, yeah, I won that? What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure yet. We got to get there first.
Oh yeah, no.
It's gonna be a long road. It's gonna be a long season.
I don't know if I would run points. You know, I always just try and focus on school. But if I ever did, I'd probably throw something big. You know, because that's a lot of money you're putting into cars and just to get rid of them. But you do get a cool rate.
Traveling, gas money, right?
Yeah.
Especially for us to come all the way from Canada.
Yeah. You travel a lot down there from up there from Canada. Now.
Yeah, we traveled a lot.
Yeah. Now, like, which do you prefer? I mean, I know you said there's a bunch of derbies that are different in Canada, but, you know, Canada is your home country. So do you prefer derbying in Canada, or do you prefer derbying in the U.S.?
I prefer derbying in the U.S. I find in Canada, I got my first win in Canada, but I find I always have some sort of bad luck almost. I like driving in the States because there's more competition, the quality of builds, the kids know what they're doing. In Canada, I'm just trying to do my thing, and out of nowhere, here comes some kid in an underbuilt car, and I'll just ruin your night.
Yeah, I've had that happen, especially in front-wheel drive. That always, you know, always be that one kid who just pedal to the metal. But, you know, that's always me. You know, it's just that one kid who wants to go fast, but who doesn't like going fast, you know?
Yeah.
Now, I'd always like to derby in Canada. It just, you know, I think it would be pretty different from the U.S. Just, which is better in Canada? Would you rather run front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive in Canada, you know?
That's a tough one. There's, I always like with the cost of cars and then the little payouts, it's probably cheaper to run a front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
There are some shows that pay decent, but there's a lot of shows that are really bad payouts that ain't even really worth going to. Now,
On your Dead Man win, do you think you'll ever run Dead Man again, or, you know, just what do you think about Dead Man?
Yeah, I think it was a good show. I hope to be back for one of the shows, maybe both. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. I like Dead Man a lot. He puts on a great show, and I think the atmosphere is the best part about Dead Man. He always does a great atmosphere.
Yeah, I think it was good. The money was there. You had the following and the car count. I think it was a fairly good show. I would come back probably.
All right, then, Ryan. Is there anything left that you want to say? Anyone that you want to shout out? Anything like that?
Like shout out Dad, helping me all season, and Mom for letting us do this. Ryan Mitchell, you helped me a lot this season. Cam Penwell, always good hanging out with you, buddy. That's about it, really. I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out, Cannonball, Indy. Indy gave me some header protectors for a killer discount, so thank you to him. And also thank you to Simple Solutions. He's always helped me, and I can't ever repay him. Oh, sorry, excuse me. That's you, Ryan Clark. You are 14 from where?
Omimi, Ontario, Canada.
And I am Slade Shipley from Middletown, Ohio. 13 basically. This is a youth takeover with TrackShotChat. I will see you on the next video. Hopefully I get in here again.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's keep kicking Fatty out.
Yeah, we'll kick Fatty out. All right. That's a wrap right there. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to my place. Mike Tix here. Enjoy what you see. Here from Hastings, Minnesota at my casa, my beautiful little place that I call home. I quit counting because I got more than what my hand and my feet can go at, so I think I'm up to about 31, maybe plus a lot more. I got into this because of a high school teacher at vocational told me that if I got my crap together, stayed in school, stayed out of trouble, he'd let me build my first derby car for the Dakota County Fair in class, and that's what he did. And now here it is, 20 plus years later. He's my best friend and an amazing role model. Reason I'm still doing it is part of just addiction, passion, drive, focus, motivation, and just pure craziness. Yeah, I am married to a beautiful woman named Billy Joe that is just as crazy as I am because she puts up with this stuff day in and day out. This is what Derby is here at the Tix Casa, bud. We don't ever have a simple day of life around here. Just keep going and going and going, and as soon as you get a spare second, you go pick on another project to just keep going and going and going. So just kind of fun. You know what? My best closing thought to this is I want every youth kid to get out there and take a look at this. You guys have any questions? Come on and ask us. I want to put you in here so you can understand what the love of the passion of the sport is. It's just my absolute pleasure to show it to other people to enjoy it just as I have for many, many years.
Oh! What truck race? You gave me. I just videoed it. I'm gonna send it.
Everyone had to be mature, be butts and nuts, and then there's Bobby. Fucking Bobby. Bobby don't like us.